What is going on, guys? My name is Okabos. Welcome to today's video. Now, today we are taking on Norska with Vampire Counts. So I haven't played Vampire Counts for quite a while now, and as you can see, these beautiful models and Corpse Cut, Crypt Horrors, and the Mortis engine, of course. This Mortis looks really awesome, by the way. So basically, I figure it's time to play some Vampire Counts because I'm not too sure whether it's still very strong because after patches they actually got nerfed and nerfed. So the main thing I'm talking about is Invocation of Nihek. It used to be like an AoE healing. Now it only heals 4 units, which is kinda suck, to be honest, and I'm not too sure whether Vampire Counts deserves it. And the other thing is that Vampire Counts always suffered from lack of anti-large AP sources because they have no range, and the Blood Knights doesn't do AP damage, and also other than that, the only other anti-large AP is Terror Guys. So anyways, let's check my opponent's army first. So Vanguard deployed in the front 1 unit of Marauder Horsemen, and I believe there was another one on the other side of the forest. And then we have a Skin Wolf unit. These are just normal ones with no armor, but these guys are probably one of the best anti-large monster infantry in the game. They're so damn fast. They have 75 speed. They're basic cavalry. They have insane amount of anti-large. How much do they have? 30, which is nuts. So when they are fighting large monsters, they have 70 melee attack. And then their regeneration and all that kind of cool stuff. And then in the center we have more of the Chariot times 1. These guys are very good against infantry. And then we have Marauders with Great Weapon, Marauder Champions, Marauder Champions, Marauder Great Weapon, Marauders. So basically, the strength of Norska is that all the Marauder units are very solid. They're much better than Chaos Marauders because they have the Frenzy, not the Rage trait, which basically put them through 3 stages, and just overall really strong. And then we have Wolfric the Wanderer on his big ass mamas. Look at that. And with a Hunt of the Champions, Fight or Die, Sea Fan, and Foe Seeker. Behind it, we have 1 unit of Loskin Ice Trolls. Now, these guys, I haven't seen them picked competitively that often, but they can be really good, and they have Frostbite, which means they can slow down things. And they suffer the same thing that Trolls suffer in general, because Trolls do a lot of damage, but the thing is they have really no melee defense, and they have really no leadership. However, they do regen, so yeah, I'm not too sure whether I think Trolls are very good. I remember when Chaos was picking armored Trolls and ranked 9 by default for quite a while, and those guys can really perform. And then we have a Shaman Sorcerer Fire on a Warhorse with Scroll of Power, Scroll of Shielding, Burning Head, Flaming Sword, Fireball, Kindle Flame. So that's it. That's my opponent's army. And let's check Vampire's army. So we have 1 Terror Guys, and we have Blood Dragon Vampire Lord. Now, Blood Dragon Vampire Lord is rocking all his skills on the kit, pretty much. Heart Piercing, Discord, Sword of Anti-Heroes, Summon Zombie, Dance McBride, Van Hurst Dance McBride, and Invocation of the Heck, Breathe, Honor of Death, Hunger, pretty much everything. And then for the bulk of my army, consists of 2 units of a Grave Guard with Great Weapon, 2 units Zombie, 1 unit of Hope Card, Mortis Engine, and Great Horrors on top of the Mortis Engine to just basically protect it. At the back, we have Skeleton Warriors. On the flank, we have Skeleton Spears. And more zombies as well. So, let's see how this battle is going to play out. So right from the get-go, Marauder Horseman is tossing some javelins into my Blood Dragon Vampire Lord. I'm trying to dodge it, but I think partially landed some javelins onto me. And then, because this is going to take a while for anything happens. Zombies and skeletons are really slow. So I'm just going to speed up things a little bit. Because I appeared my Terror guys here to support. And there's a breath until then, which did pretty much no damage. And there's another breath, and I landed my Blood Dragon Vampire Lord, which instantly rout them, which is so good. Because these guys can do a lot of damage. And Skin Wolves got spotted, but both of them are on the air now. So right now, it's just a matter of time to escort these guys outside the map. So basically, this happens to pretty much all missile cav. They can be really good, but if you dive onto them, they're just gonna basically get escorted outside the map. And also, we have 1 more unit coming from the rear, trying to do some more hurt as well. And also, this 1 unit of Loskin Warhounds, which I completely forgot to introduce at the back. So Terror Guys is on the escort duty. Blood Dragon Vampire Lord is coming back to deal with these units of Marauder Horsemen. I'm shifting my 9, and yeah, because I think I spot them, but I think the bigger threat would be these guys. There you go, a Breathe sideways, did no damage whatsoever. So yeah, I'm not too sure whether there's a best call to Breathe. But anyways, Terror Guys is currently coming back because he finished off those Marauder Horsemen. And then I'm continuing to trying to shift my line. I think, yeah, there you go, I'm moving again. And Terror Guys are coming. I think Terror Guys right now would be a prime time to... Oh, there's a fireball. Completely missed Mortis Engine. I think I actually noticed and dodged it, which is nice. And this will be a prime time to do a breath onto them. But there you go, those Marauder Chariots actually got dived down. There's another fireball. Oh, which landed on my Terror Guys, which is nice. And I'm not too... Oh, okay. Right now. So I confirmed that Breathe is not going to do anything to Missile Cav, as you can see here. Sideways directly onto them and did no damage. So now we do that again. Alright. Then Loskin Astros, and as well as Wolfrike the Wanderer is coming in. Creep Horrors is coming in, Mortis Engine is coming in, Corpse Guard is in position, and then Blood Dragon Vampire Lord is about to dive at the back of the Wolfrike. There you go. Popped Hammer of the Discord. Wolfrike actually popped Fatal Dive Flow Seeker as well. Champion, Hunter of the Champions casted down to my Blood Dragon Vampire Lord. And I popped Vampire's Death to my crowd as well. And everything here is just having a dogfight. But I think with everything, with all the buffs I'm stacking here, actually Vampire is at a very decent spot. And the Astros are already on their way outside the map. And where's that Terror Guys though? Is the Terror Guys coming? Terror Guys is now coming in. But look at that, Wolfrike is taking a tremendous amount of damage, and now he's on his way outside the map. And I'm pushing out to fight this Marauder champions as well. All the way here, skeletons are fighting off those Loskin warhounds. And yeah, Terragast is coming back in, trying to snipe that Sorcerer Fire. And this fight is definitely in favor of Vampire Counts, because I got pretty much everything here. And Blood Dragon Vampire Law is currently escorting Wulfric outside the map. Here we have another blob. It's just like, look at how many units I have. Because I always say that you need to flank, you need to involve into the rear of your opponent, but when you're playing Vampire Counts, I'm actually not against blobbing, because blobbing onto your Corpse Gun and Mortis Engine is actually pretty legit strat. It's pretty legit strat. Anyways, so there's a big Burning Head coming in. There you go, killing absolutely all my skeletons. But I'm not gonna do a lot of damage to Graveguard. Graveguards with Grave Weapon, as you can see here. They just keep regenerating. And then Terragast is coming back in, trying to get some damage onto the Shaman Sorcerer of Fire. And which the Shaman is actually... Oh, now he's getting caught. And then this Marauder is still just tossing the Dark Javelins, and Skin Wolves are coming back to support. I think it's a little bit too late. And this blob, as I mentioned before, is so strong. Like, now everybody just received the buff of the melee attack and melee defense, and everybody's received the healing. And Blood Dragon Vampire Law actually finished off Wulfric and now coming back. At this point, I don't think there's any comeback for Lorskins. And basically everything just resolved in a matter of few seconds here. Basically, Lorskin did a big charge into the Mortis Engine blob and then just get absolutely shredded. And then Skin Wolves are very good together with the Chariot, but the thing is, Blood Dragon Vampire Law is actually the only unit I still consider really strong for vampires. And when he popped everything, there are few units in the game can actually take on him, which is shown here. He actually routed both of them. And yeah, it's just so strong. And Marauder Horseman is still trying to save the Shaman, but it's not gonna end well. There you go, Mass Shatter kicks in, and that's it, that's the game. So this is not a super competitive game, I know, but it's a very interesting matchup. And for Lorskins, I think a better call would be invest more into the Marauder Horseman, I think, because you actually need those Mists of Fire to take out Mortis Engine. Even Marauder Masters are really good as well. And I'm not a big fan of Skin Wolves and Ice Trolls in this matchup, but heavy infantry is always the way to go. And I will also ditch the Marauder Chariots as well. So I would probably bring 2 Mammoths, because Mammoths are always going to perform. And Law of Fire is actually pretty decent. Yeah, I think that would be much better. For Vampires, right now, because preferably I want to bring 3 Zombie Dragons, but with the new rule set, I can only bring 2 with the Mortis Engine. If I want to bring 3, then I need to ditch the Mortis Engine, which is the key to the victory. So yeah, I think that's another nerf to Vampires, because I have so many builds involved Mortis Engine plus 3 Zombie Dragons, but now I can bring a maximum of 2. 2 Zombie Dragon is a much diminished build, in my opinion. So yeah, let me know how you guys think about this current state of Vampire Counts. And for now, Archibald signing off.